Hey team, welcome back to the channel. So we're out here today trying to find some goat. I've never been here before, and basically it's the only area where goats can be hunted with a bow. So we're out here today, just going to scout around. It's pretty thick in here, it's native bush, so I don't fancy our chances finding anything, but if we do then good. And yeah, we're just going to make our way through here and see how we go. So we quickly found out that it's going to be pretty difficult walking through here. The undergrowth and the deadfall and everything was so dry, so it tended to make a lot of noise. Nearing the end of the day, the thickness of the undergrowth and the noise from the dried leaves did not let up. In places it appeared to get a lot thicker, and we did find ourselves in somewhat places where there were a lot of vines that we had to crawl and weave our way through whilst keeping as quiet as we could. Eventually though, the area opened up to a small piece of farmland or grazing area where we decided to go in and check to see if we could spot anything grazing. So we made our way up to the top of this point to where we could overlook quite a large area where it's most likely goat or pig would come out to graze. So due to the loss in sound, you'll see me explaining here that as we crested that point, Nanny Goat and two kids scurried off. Unfortunately, they caught our wind because it was blowing quite a lot into that valley where they were seated. So we decided to pull back slightly off that ridge and wait out the rest of the day, see if this Nanny and his kids could pop out again. Just before we were getting ready to leave, thankfully the Nanny Goat came back out and started feeding on the grass. Now from where we were to where she was about 100 meters, so the only option we had was to stalk around to the left, try and find some dead ground and sneak up as close as we can to find a shot. I eventually stalked around approximately 70 meters in closing distance, getting ready to knock up my arrow to take the shot. I was roughly 30 meters away, ready to take the shot, when two riders on dirt bikes obviously knew that there were some hunters in the area, because our car was parked on the main road, and knowing that this area is for hunters, decided to disrupt our hunting for the day. So you would note that in the footage you'll see the nanny get spooked. One of the bikes was backfiring intentionally the area where we were. So not the best outcome. Nanny got spooked and we lost the hunt. Okay guys, so yeah, a little bit of a disappointment for that day, and a bit of a shorter video. It did cut our hunt short, even though it was at the end of the day where we had sighted in this goat, and I was ready to take the shot. So it would have been a little bit longer. We would have been dressing down the goat, going through a bit of a pack up and bringing it home, etc. But it's just the way things go, and unfortunately there are people out there that just like to disrupt things, especially with hunting. Plenty of other hunters out as well, which could disrupt things for you. So just keep that in mind, especially when you're on public land. Public land hunting, you're most likely going to bump into a lot of hunters, especially in different seasons for hunting, when everyone's out trying to get that trophy. So not overall the best result, but we will be heading out to the same spot to hopefully finish off this hunt and get us a goat. It's an area where it is policed, or not policed, but like you're only allowed to bow hunt there, due to the amount of public that use the area for sightseeing, tourism, etc. So bow hunting only, perfect for me. The bush itself is pretty hard to walk through. If it was more damp or more wet, then it would be a little bit easier. The undergrowth would be a lot softer. But yeah, it took us for the most part of the whole day to walk through a certain area, nice and slow, not as quiet as we could, and then eventually stumble upon this farmland. I'm going to head back there. I'm going to, now that I know that there are goat in that specific area, I'm going to go back. We're going to catch this one, and that'll be on another video. So I hope you enjoyed this episode. As again, it's a little bit shorter, but tune in for the next one.
we'll hopefully draw it out a little bit longer. And as always, team, stay frosty.